It's recording. It's recording. So, we've got a simple circuit with 3 inputs, 1 output. What kind of questions could we get at the exam? Over here, yes, please.
How many of those are in the truth table?
We could be asked to draw the truth table, yes. And then what else could we be asked to do from the circuit? Right, so let's start with the truth table. 3 inputs. And here's the output. From the last lesson, how am I going to draw my combinations of input? Yes, please.
4 zeros and then 4 ones.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my first column. What do I do in the next column?
2 zeros
1, 2.
and then 2 ones.
1, 2.
And then repeat that pattern.
Repeat that pattern. Very well said. And the last column?
And then alternate ones and zeros.
Alternate ones and zeros. If by the last column that's what you're left to do, you know you got it right. And then the output. If you can't calculate the output directly, what could you do to make it easier to get to the output, being sure it's going to be correct? Go on.
Step by step.
Step by step. So I need to insert 1 column over here. Let's put an intermediate point. Where would you put your intermediate point to help you out? Over there. Let's say that this is point D. So when everything is 0, what is D going to be over here? If this is 0, so everything is 0, D will be 0. C does not affect D, so my 2 inputs are still zeros. Now I've got 1 input, which is a 1. Is that enough for D to be a 1? Why is that? It's an AND gate. You're absolutely correct. This is an AND gate. So the only way D can be 1 if both A and B's are 1. And A and B's are 1 only at the bottom here.
Yeah.
So everything else will be zeros. Okay? So I've got D's here. Is this enough to get to the end, or do I want an intermediate step to help me? Let's have E over here. That's putting a lot of detail before we get to Q. So E will be a 1 when what will be the condition? So E will be 1 when C is 0. So C is 0. Ah, it's the alternated one. Shame, I should have done it the other way around. All right, to get to Q, I'm only looking now at those 2 columns. So this is only those 2 columns and then Q. What gate is there? What's this one? That's an OR gate. So do I want to look at the 1s or do I want to look at the zeros to facilitate finding the OR operation? So let's hurry up before we can't work. So as soon as there is a 1, I got a 1 for my OR gates. As soon as there is a 1, I've got a 1. Thank you very much for your participation.
Make sure to like.